Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here, and today I bring you a match I had in my car first. This is my first game after the update. No British cruisers, well, no British heavy cruisers were encountered in this video though. But I am in the Grosser Kurfurst. I do have Lucians on the GK now. If you guys are wondering, I have a full secondary build on Lucians and on the GK, as always. And this isn't really a video about the particular game, but rather that in this game I had the opportunity to do something that I really haven't had to do in a whole lot of games recently. This is a game where GK really gets to do GK. Now this is a carrier game, but there are a certain particular number of ships that are missing from this game. Kremlin isn't in here. Smolensk isn't in here. There are carriers, but they're only tier 8. And I'm not saying that in a bad way against carriers. I'm just saying that carriers are, of course, one of the weaknesses of the GK. Now, the Indomitable, it's not that great of a carrier, but the GK is probably a ship that it could easily have its way with because GK doesn't have the best AA, and Indomitable's drop pattern is, well, it's British carpet bombs, and GK is a big old target for that, but you'll see what happens to him. Well, actually, you won't see what happens to him because he actually leaves me alone for most of this game. But anyway, I was waiting there a second to start and seeing where most people were going. As you can see, looks like most of my team's heading down to the A cap, and there's 2 cruisers and 1 DD that's going to C. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go with them. And I'm kind of a sucker for going with the smaller group because I always feel bad that they get left behind, usually to die, and I usually end up, well, dying as a result of that. But I mean, you know, do what you do, and at least you avoid a lemming train. So anyway, the enemy team is currently capping. See, Hisiang is just getting to the cap now, so he's contesting it. So now at least one of their DDs is over here. One DD is in B, and it looks like something's in A. It could be yeah, it looks like it's a cruiser. It just popped up on the minimap there. A, it could be a cruiser, it could be a destroyer, it could be a battleship. You don't know till you get up in there. So there's a Puerto Rico spotted about 18 kilometers away. I'm watching him. And this isn't really something you want to do in a battleship and stay down your sights for so long like this, because you kind of get tunnel vision. You forget to check around you. That's why I keep popping in and out of my sights so much. People ask me why I do that, because I've been screwed over so many times by just forgetting to check where I'm at, rather than just staying logged in, zoomed in like that. That's why I usually fire, back out, just see what the situation's like, and then go back in. So there is a Gnevny. He is 13 kilometers away from me. He looks like he's going between that channel that most destroyers hide in at sea. So I'm looking at this Puerto Rico. I'm like, okay, can I make this shot? Can I land this shot? Looks like he took a shot at me, and then hello. Now I wasn't exactly sure who that was from, but now looking back at it, I think it was from the Montana. Actually, in the video, I think when I was playing this, I thought it was Missouri, but I said, God dang! I thought he just got his front 2 turrets off of me. But now, watching the video back, I do believe it was the full broadside of the Montana. He aimed very well. It looks like he hit my upper armor, and I think maybe my deck too, because it didn't make the Citadel noise. Not sure if that was a Citadel, but boy, it hurt. Or just a bunch of pins from his guns. But anyway, after that fiasco, I'm like, alright, dang. I'm still moving out east because my Hisiang, he's coming toward me. And I'm like, well, that Montana looks like he's moving out east. There's the Gnevny. Yep, Montana against, like, he's coming full power in my direction. I'm like, well, I can take a Montana in a 1v1 even without, with about 12,000 less of my HP. Now, I do have an issue here to where I am in the open. I'm detected. I'm going to be detected anyway with the GK's detection radius. And the Missouri is looking at me. As you can see, I'm trying to angle where I can, but then I run out of map. Here comes the Missouri shells. And ooh, almost missed, but that one shell that went wide hit me in my upper side armor for another 10,000 damage off. So I made a couple mistakes at this point. I'm about 30,000 health down because of it. And oh, hi Montana. So now it's the Montana versus me and my Hisiang. He just dumped his torpedoes and looks like they're going to miss. But now fortunately I can get to where I can go into the Montana, and I'm now angled against the Missouri. So, I'm in a pretty good situation here. Pop my Hydro. There's some torpedoes from the Gnevny. I'm watching him in the Missouri, trying to see what he's going to do. He's still shooting at me. Looks like most of those miss. And now, one of Lucian's talents is the secondary armaments expert. Once that secondary target hits, ribbons reach 100, it will activate that talent and give my secondaries a reload boost, which is very easy to do against the Montana. Oh, good God, look at that. Just drain the crap out of the Hissing. Hissing barely makes it out there. I get in between the Monty and that and my Hissing. And then, oh, hello, Gnevny. Now I'll switch my secondaries over to the Gnevny. But then right here I'm thinking, well, if I keep them on the Montana, I can get to 100, pop that talent, and then it'll melt the Gnevny faster, since only a couple of them are shooting at the Gnevny anyway. But anyway, right now I'm thinking, okay, Montana's coming. It's about time to do the GK thing. GK eats those shells. Pop a repair. Montana waiting for him to go broadside. Already shot. I'm fine. And 3 citadels. All 12 shells hit, but that one overpin unfortunately robbed me of the kill on the Montana. So I'm looking at the Gnevny. Switch my fire back over to the Montana. And I thought, and there goes the secondary armaments expert. And I thought that the Montana with would have gone down. Well, there goes the Gnevny. Would have gone down with just a couple more seconds of secondary fire on him, but no, he pops a heal. So, switch fire back up to the Gnevny, dealt with him, and now my secondaries are extremely fast because of the talent and because of Adrenaline Rush now at this point. So I'm keeping my stern toward the Montana, making sure that he cannot pin me, because if I turn, he's going to get his guns on me, and then I am low enough to where he can deal with me with just 2 turrets. And there's Puerto Rico popping his head out. Keeping the secondaries on and rotating the turrets around. Keeping the secondaries on him again. 1,000 health, 1,300 health, 1,754, 400. Go ahead and swap it over to the Puerto Rico. There goes the Montana. Ooh, not before I give me a nice slap as I'm trying to turn to get bow in to the Puerto Rico. And what is, I'm assuming, a Neptune firing AP at me. Now, the Puerto Rico was firing AP as well. I mean, I'm broadside to him. Good call on him. If he can get broadside to me, his 12 shells of AP will certainly hurt. But nope, I'm going bow into him now. I'm slowing down right here. And let's see. He's pretty much staying still. I mean, he's in a pretty bad situation. Puerto Rico is definitely not meant to tank, just like Alaska is not meant to tank. Knock out one of his turrets there. Got my 8. Ooh. There we go. He started firing me. Had to put that out right away. Starting my repair. And now I'm just starting to chew into the Puerto Rico. Look at the Puerto Rico. Just a little bit of health with each one of those secondary hits. And it's just chewing away slowly. And here comes the Indomitable planes. But fortunately they are very far away. And yep. Sure enough, American HE starts another fire. I aim at his bow. And hello, Citadel. Citadel for 16,000 damage. I'm trying to close the gap here. Just to get within... well, the GK's prime range. That way I can just make sure I get my next salvo. It all hits him and gets rid of him. Because I can survive this burning, but not if he starts another fire. If he starts another fire, I'm done. My damage count isn't off of cooldown just yet. So he actually backs out and shows me a little bit more broadside. And I slam the brakes, give him the 2 forward turrets. And there we go. The secondaries finish him off. So... at this point, I am slamming stop, as you can tell from the HUD. And I am detected, and there's a Missouri who's at 10,000 health. He's only 5 kilometers away. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, I need to get in and go bow on, but then I stop again, because I'm like, wait, if I can just pull the GK back and stay undetected, my heal's about to come down in 29 seconds. Unfortunately, GK can't stop in time, and I'm spotted by the Missouri. So I gotta fire the guns into his superstructure, get 2,700 damage, get high caliber, and then I'm done. Oh boy, what a game that was. And if I didn't slip up at the beginning, I'd still be alive right now. I would still have a lot of health, actually. Well, maybe not a lot, but I would still more than likely have enough health to be alive right now. But man, that was just a really, really fun GK game. And unfortunately, it's a blowout game. I didn't realize until at this point, we've only lost 3 ships. They only have 3 ships left at this point, and we have well over 400 more points than them at this time, too. I'm like, oh, God, I thought it was a much closer game than that. But such is Tier 10 now. I think we're about to lose our Tashkent here. But anyway, I'm not going to make you guys watch the rest of the game. This is obviously a win. I mean, unless that Jutland and that Neptune pulled some pure Unicum crap, that they're not going to win. But anyway, a great game in GK. I did about 50,000 damage from my secondaries just on pins, and then another almost 30,000 damage from my secondaries with the fires they started. They only started 4 fires out of 311 hits. But we just, pure fun game. And the games that I miss having in GK from back in the day, but ton of fun. Just want to share that with you guys. And, oh, also Lucian's, I really feel like they really should let his main battery talent be activated by Confederate or High Caliber or something, because I've been playing him, well, I play GK a lot, obviously, and I've gotten close to getting 140 hits in GK, but, I mean, by close, I mean, like, I think I broke, like, 110 in a game not that long ago, but 140, good God, I haven't had that, I haven't managed to get it activated just yet. Probably going to go to the training room just to see what it looks like. Wait, I don't think his talent's activated in the training room. God dang. Anyway, the secondary battery talent's pretty fun on Lucian, as you can see, and it can really push GK's secondaries to silly levels. But he's maybe worth it, but again, not really. He's way better on Destroy anyway. But just want to share that, kind of wrap up thoughts on that with you guys. But anyway, guys, hope you're having a great Thursday. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We are on our way to 8,000 subscribers. We're getting close to that goal, thanks to you guys. And again, hope you're having a great day, and hope to catch all of you guys in the next one.